I'm gonna go to the record books or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm at the top out of all these years, and I done had the record since I was 17.
Yeah.
Kids that in high school now wasn't born when I had the record. That means something. I'm just saying.
Come on in this house.
Welcome back to the Naval Back Podcast. This is Bigboy the Boss, aka the money quarterback, making plays with the money. What up, Bit?
What it do, everyone? You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your system. So get your systems intact. What's up, John?
What up? What up?
What up, man? Hey, we back. We been gone for a
Our
while.
hiatus is over for a second.
For a show. But man, y'all checking out the video, y'all see a new background. Like, a lot of things been going on. How y'all life been out here?
Hey man, just living, trying to stay above water, man.
That's all you do as a black man in America. But you know me, I've been progressively getting closer to really out here being a dad, man. Just seeing my girl's stomach get all big and stuff. It's like, man, like it's really a baby in there growing. So
how she been?
She been way more better than she was her first, or like maybe more.
What they call that, trimester?
Yeah, the trimester, first trimester, she was real sick. I think now she
I think
just,
they said it made the reference one. No,
yeah.
yeah.
So like now she good as us. Like I said, so hot outside, so she get real tired when she had to like go up and down the stairs, cause living on the third floor ain't no joke, y'all. Just know that. Don't ever live on the third floor of no apartment complex. But anyway, I think it's pretty cool though, pretty unique. It's like just rounding down, getting to the time, like the baby shower in September. It's like, man, it's like really getting real. Like y'all boys already done been through these situations. And like me just at my little tender age of 33, like going through it's like
You got
like,
a tender booty.
it's like, whoa, it's like, it's just seeing that every day, just seeing her stomach grow, just seeing like, man, it's getting closer and closer to like my life gonna actually like change. Like,
It's crazy how like your life already kind of changed. Like once your child's mom even get pregnant, because you realize like it's a new life that's coming inside her.
so you preparing yourself.
But when the baby come, that is like super different, because like once the kid come, ain't no turning back. As far as like
It's
this
a
is your
human
life.
being.
Yeah, it's a human being. This your life for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Like, cause you definitely want to go before your kids. You want to see your kids get old, and you want to see yourself also get old.
Yes.
So it's like this is a new part of your life. It's crazy.
Yep.
Like what a kid bring to like anything, cause like a kid get all the attention, especially a new kid. Cause like the older you get, you realize that's just a new addition to the family that's gonna be always everlasting growing.
Yes, that's going to continue the family that I've already been a part of my whole life. So like I say, JOJ number 2, another generation. And like I say, you see like our great aunts or whatever, they see us, it's like it's just somebody that's fortunate on this generation of what our mom started, which would be Mama B. And like so dope or whatever. Like I was able to make like the first outfit for JOJ number 2. Like I like to say that, John, because it's just like, you know, JOJ number 2. But first make the first outfit like with some bring value on it. It's like it's so unique because it's like I'm able to like make him some clothes of mine before he even born. And like I know like this, we couldn't even do this like with my mama. Like they ain't had the technology or you know like the just the knowing of being able to do stuff like that. It's like even with you when Giselle was born, you didn't know how to make no shirt or whatever. It's like now we can make that happen or whatever. Just think about like stuff like the creative ways just to start off, because like that's how I told him, I was telling my girl that I want to do a maternity shoot. Like I already got the idea and I got the plan of creating the email, and I just started putting pictures like you said on one podcast. Like I ain't gonna do it. I know I'm gonna do it because I just, all these memories, we making memories. That's all we doing. We just documenting life, and like that's what it's about, in my opinion.
Jern, you had saw that video we had did for I stayed at a birthday party.
Yeah, I saw that.
That shit got like over 2,000 views though.
Yeah,
people been watching. You know,
it was well put together.
Yeah, it's like I said, that's another thing. Like it's so dope. Like I see a lot of parties now that people have. I'd be like, man, I wish we was better marketers and better people to put ourselves out there, because like, even I mean, obviously I would love to get the capital from doing the event, but I be doing in my head like that event could be so much better if you had twin shots in the building. Why? Because like we already into doing this stuff and documenting life or whatever. Like we could document a special moment for you and your loved one, and they can have that moment can be a memory now. Because like you, so many moments you have at an event or whatever that like you could always talk about, you think about them, but think about when you put it on camera. Now it's a memory, because you can go back and see that memory instead of just thinking about that moment. Yeah. You know, twin shot coming soon. Just think about that.
You know, man, we out here growing and stuff, man, doing what we do, man. Like we been gone since about June, and it's August now. Yeah, cause like you get the itch. Like once it comes a part of your life, like you miss it every week, cause like you used to coming in and just releasing your thoughts and like just talking about what go on, you know.
Yeah.
Cause like when Errol Spence got beat, like Shanti's brother, like, y'all ain't came on and talked about that or whatever. Like, I'm happy with what it on then, because that hurt me. Like, it's crazy you get so, like, tied in with, like, a fighter, because we saw Errol Spence, like, from the beginning. Like, we were probably watching his fourth fight. You know? We saw his evolution to who he is now. And to see him get beat like that is like, I couldn't believe it. You know, because he ain't like a regular boxer. He ain't just like a slouch boxer that come in and get beat sometimes. He been dominating everybody like he got dominated.
Right.
That made Terry Crawford the GOAT, though. You feel me? Not the GOAT, but, like, of this generation that been going on recently, like, he way better than everybody else. Yeah. Because, like, when you come dominate a top-tier fight like that, that's like how Floyd used to do, like, fights and stuff like that. He'd come in and fight a top-tier fighter and just dominate him. But Terry Crawford did that. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
It was ugly, man. Like, a lot of things have been going on since June. The softball league, like being in competition had, like, made my life so much better. Because, like, I love competition. I love, like, just being competitive. Right. And, like, going out there and having games every week, that's something to look forward to. It get me in shape. When I first started playing softball, my body was so after every practice or whatever, you know, like, dang, boy. But now I can go play. I can play 3 games. I'm good. You feel me? And that's the thing about, like, getting out there and just doing more, getting with the universe, you know, like being one with the universe.
So you're saying not doing a podcast gave you time to get your softball career off the ground?
Yeah, I could have been on the podcast and to get my softball career back off the ground, because back when I was 18, I was number 1 draft pick, and I'm still the best player in the league right now.
He didn't tell you the best player in the league, though, James, but he had to switch crews and switch teams.
No, like, sometimes, like, just like we talk about relationships, because, like, we single and stuff like that, you got to go to where you appreciate it.
How you know
some people going to treat you like trash, and some people are going to treat you like trash. Yeah, like, I want to be where I get treated like trash at, not like trash. You got to prove yourself, yeah.
So what's your definition of getting treated like trash, and what's your definition of getting treated like trash?
Like, in what referencing? Like, softball or like a relationship?
Let's go softball.
I'm the best shortstop in the league, so I should be a shortstop. It shouldn't be no hands down.
You go to glove.
Best. I'm the golden glove, the defense MVP.
C.Y. Young winner.
Derek Jeter. Yeah. No, not C.Y. Young. That's a picture or whatever.
Okay.
I get the golden glove.
C.Y. Young is Cy Young.
Yeah.
C.Y. Young.
C.Y. is still the fucking, you feel me? Same difference, man.
C.Y. Young. The Cy Young, that's a picture.
I swear from my outside vantage point, just listen to him talk about softball, I listen to everybody else talk about softball. I was like, man, like, I want next year, like, it'd be so dope to even be more a part of it. Like, I want to play in the league, obviously, but, like, why don't they have a team where, like, at the end of the season, we got voters, people on the board where you got voters like a first team, like, softball league or whatever, then first team tournament. Cause I feel like there shouldn't be a tournament at the end of the year.
Yeah, it should be. I'm sure it like progress to that or whatever, but like all these awards at the end of the season should happen though. That make people go hard every game. You know, like I could be the MVP of the league this year. Cause these all like in the record, like our fantasy league. Rolling 1 3 straight, that's forever. Like you can't change it, you know.
Right
unfortunately,
now, he only can say he the best because he done won 3 in a row, and who else can say they won 3 in a row or even one?
Jermaine never won 3 games in a row.
Have you won a championship?
Have you won a championship?
No,
have you made
like we the same.
Have you made it to a championship? Have you made it to one?
No.
Okay, we not the same.
You
then.
made it and
we
lost.
Not the same.
So you might as well not win either. Like
I made it. It's just like me setting out a record like it's football season right now. High school football just started. You went to the game or whatever, and like you ain't go to the game. But it's always dope when the season start and people like get the programs, and like I'm always at the top. And my picture in the program, like I know it ain't that big, but it's super big to me because it been 100 quarterbacks at Baseburg, hundreds. It been thousands of players at Baseburg. It been thousands of players. No, not 1,000 quarterbacks, but it's been thousands of players.
How many quarterbacks though?
It been at least been 50.
It's not
in 1927. That's what you going at?
Yeah, at least been 50.
Yeah, you the best one out of 50.
I definitely believe that. I definitely believe I'm the best out of 50. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna go to the record books or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm at the top out of all these years, and I done had the record since I was 17.
Yeah,
kids that in high school now wasn't born when I had the record. That means something. I'm just saying. And I ain't in the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying I need to be in the Hall of Fame. Me and Russell should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, Russell and OJ taught me the quarterback game. You did? Russell been holding the record before I did. So me and Russell been holding the record since 86. That's what? About 40-something years?
That's a lot of years.
That's a lot of years, man.
Oh, wait, said 86, 2006.
2023.
So it'll be 37 years.
That's a long time.
So two people. So what you're saying is that you feel like the Hall of Fame should bring in the two best quarterbacks you feel in history?
Well, yeah, as far as like just what they accomplished, like when you look at the record but for single season, because like career is skewed. Some people play 1 year, some people play 3 years. How you gonna like have numbers that like don't even equal to somebody? If I would have played 3 years, my number been unbreakable.
But they will also say on the other side that you didn't play 3 years, so that's your problem.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I played. Let's go by 1 year then. What's your best year? Let's go my best year, and I'm always gonna beat you. You feel me? Because I got the best numbers of all time as far as like a year. I got the top passing yard and the pass touchdown. I did it all. Call me Triple Crown winner.
First of all, let's start the record and say shout out to the 2023 class, like base spread. I think that's so dope or whatever, like the Hall of Fame class. Because I mean, obviously they need to show some more love to the defensive players. Like, come on, put some defensive stats out there. But shout out to Coach Hoover, Sharon Bastin, our boy, NFL, Dontrell Emmett, man. That's so dope that they made the Hall of Fame.
You know when the Hall of Fame game is?
We gotta figure out when the Hall of Fame game is. I wanna be there. I wanna show up. But yeah, I think that's dope or whatever. Like I do think like you should be in the Hall of Fame, not because you're my brother, but I do feel like our trajectory, like what like just like in JV, we was throwing ball. Just what no, let's talk about this. It was termites. We was throwing the ball. JV, we was throwing the ball. And like when you got to varsity, you was throwing the ball. And like I said, just what you did, like you put numbers up, they still stand to this day. And like you said, we were 17 when you broke that record, and we 33 to this day. So that's damn near half our life. You just been holding a record. Like
I only had one chance to get it, Jern.
And I think they kind of run the ball now.
For real?
I think they ain't kind of like the wing T or whatever.
I do not want to watch no wing T football.
That's why
I hate the wing T offense.
Base spur is an I formation. Like, we're a pro style offense, in my opinion, or whatever. Like, that's just where our talent lies, in the pro style offense. Like, or spread us out sometimes. Like, wing T, I mean, is that fun to watch? But
no.
I ain't gonna bash that right now. I just want to say, like, shout out to the Hall of Fame class.
Baseball ain't never been like quarterback driven though. They always been a running.
Why? Because we ain't had quarterbacks.
What you said. Well, that's because he said his 40 year is the 7th best rushing year. The same season he got the number 1. So that's kind of mean that we had the best offense in history, right? If he got a passing record and 40 is number 7 on an all time rushing,
and we are a running team now. So like it been some great rushing season.
40 number 7.
I mean,
our 2007 might be the best team. Offensive wise,
it's easily the best offensive team ever. I mean,
Mario Corona number 2, 1 and 2 at touchdown passes
in the season, and they had number 2 and 4 as far as like season.
I think 2007 the best offensive class in history, man.
You believe so, Jern? Because you won a part of that. You could have been a part of that.
Number
but,
wise, yeah.
You said number wise. You saw the talent.
Which I won. All right, we'll talk about it. But you know that would have boiled down to you at baseball.
We got it right.
Yeah, me too.
We did different things for our ring.
We got the same ring. Your name on yours, my name on mine.
Hey, give me the 3, John. 3. Talking about a ring though, I want to talk about this because we never got to talk about this because we haven't been on a while though. Feel like my boys in Alabama, Mobile. Where they was at? Where it was at?
Who you talking about?
Where the people in
Montgomery?
Montgomery. I feel like they got a ring, man. I feel like they showed something that black people should always have showed, standing up for each other.
Yeah. That joint was so funny, man. Like you can watch that video for hours and find something new to see. Like every time. Like from the part where the woman was dragging the woman, beating her, and then threw her in the water. And the white boy had died into the pool. And then the all-time ender. With old dude, Percy Earl,
that chair.
Hit him with a chair. When they hit that one with that chair, she like, hey, I don't give a damn. Hey, what AB say? Can man, anybody can get it.
Did y'all hear like the commentary, like when the people was on the boat, the black people was on the boat going toward the whole situation. Like you should have heard the commentary on that. Like, they were going crazy. They couldn't wait to get out that boat to get them people out.
They couldn't wait.
Like I said, dude jumped in the pool. Jumped in the water swimming.
But the crazy thing about it, but when you see that, cause like a lot of people didn't see that part of the video when he got out of that water or whatever, and that's when the dude that got swung on first, and he was following him around or whatever, and then another big dude got out of the boat with the crew shirt on, and he started swinging on the white man that started all off and stuff. And then that's what he slammed to do. A lot of people didn't see that video at first.
I saw that on video we slammed.
Yeah, but
Ricky Smiley didn't see it. He was like, he swam over that, but didn't do nothing. I was like, no, my nigga was throwing them blows.
He came with about that action.
He was 16 too.
That's what I'm saying. 16. I thought that was so incredulous. Like it was something that
nigga trying to use words and shit.
You know, I've been reading books out here, so you feel me? I've been getting my intelligence up. I mean, what else to do? But anyway, I was really respected by that because I was like, man, like I appreciate that because I feel like I hope in a situation like that, if someone see me getting attacked by the dominant society for a situation that I'm just trying to do my job, I would hope other people would stand up for me also. So
I definitely would though. You feel me? Like I'll jump on a nigga. But I had saw on Twitter, man. I was talking about this, but I want to bring this up. Like this girl had tweeted, I feel like niggas who don't want a girlfriend just want to fuck different hoes every time really be gay.
Well, I mean, what's gay about messing with a different woman every time he want that?
And a woman told me, she was like, that because like y'all like women physically but not emotionally. Okay.
What's wrong with? But I feel like, I mean, as a man have his manly needs or whatever. It's like at some point in time, it's like what you supposed to do.
Yeah, it's fun to hang around your homeboys, but it's great to hang around a woman too, because end of the day, you know you can have sex with her. You know, not saying it's all about sex. A woman give you great,
but how about
woman
you hang
energy
with a woman you don't have sex with her? Would you ain't hanging around her?
Not too long.
Shallow.
Nah, I hang around a woman stuff. If you,
Jeremy, so he does say he had woman friends, so you hang around women that you don't want to have sex with.
Yeah.
So
if like a person like Drea was like hanging around.
That's what I see. You always bring up Drea. That is totally fucking different. Like totally different.
Like the women you hang around, that you don't have.
Are they on the scale of Drea? No.
Yeah.
No.
Are they attractive to you? They too dark for you.
First of all, I'm dark enough, but
So that means you don't like really dark skinned women?
No, that's not true. That's highly.
What you mean when you say you're not dark enough? I mean you dark enough.
I'm dark.
You black.
Yeah. So a mixture of two blacks, dark blacks. Hey man.
So you wouldn't want your kid to be your color?
I wouldn't care, dog. I don't care about that.
So it wouldn't matter to have a woman your color then, right?
It don't. I never said it does.
But you say you don't like women that too dark.
Okay. I don't have a preference either though. So if we click, we click. It don't matter what color you is.
But like I said, it's not all about
I saw all the women you been with.
What do I mean?
They were light, bright rice.
Which means what? I like who like me. Like what we talking about.
So are you currently on the market looking, or you just chilling?
No, I'm never looking. You feel me?
You just attracting?
Yeah.
How do you find women though?
I mean, when you looking for them, it ain't hard to find them. Shit.
It go down in the DM, I guess.
I guess.
On Snapchat, I don't understand. It may be seen like I'm flirting with women, but I send memes a lot just because I just be.
Me too.
Yeah.
Just
cause. It should be funny though.
Yeah, I just respond to shit.
Do you know the 5 love languages?
I was in tune with that type of shit when I was in a relationship, but I don't remember now.
So it's like, okay, it's the words of affirmation, right? So what I'm saying is like you seen these memes or whatever, and that's like a words of affirmation. That's a love language. Like, like, I want you. Like, you the one I want.
I might gravitate. That's physical touch.
Or you can get some quality time. That's a word. That's a love language.
Come out to eat with me, girl.
Yeah. Or, like some people like that touch or whatever.
Little booty cheek tip.
Somebody like, hey, gifts.
I hate giving gifts. I love giving gifts. I love giving more than receiving. No homo.
Yeah. Like I said, that's why I feel like my love language is acts of service. Because I feel like you can do something simple for me because not saying, I just don't feel like I don't need a lot of people to do anything for me. So it's like, if you do something for me, it can be simple. Like I was telling my girl this, it was like, she got me a bag of Mike and Nice one day, like a big bag or whatever.
Didn't even say nothing about it, just brought it.
I appreciated that. Like, I did ask for some candy, but like she got me that bag or whatever. It's like a kind of an expensive bag. And it's like, you didn't have to do that. I would have took just a box, but you got me that.
You went the extra mile for me. You paid for $3 for some candy for me.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's the small things to me. It's like the things that like make my day a little easier.
Yes.
Like, just like take that small amount of load off of my day. Because again, everybody got a busy day. So it's like when somebody else can think about taking a load off your little time or your day, it's like, man, that's why I love that person.
You appreciate me. I know, like, I love when a woman appreciates me and show me any kind of love. Yeah. A woman buy me something, like, I love you for the rest of my life. I might not like it. But I love you, girl.
Cause I appreciate you because you appreciated me enough. Because it's so hard to want to do something for others. Because unless you really got love for them.
Unless you like just that type of person also. We do things for others all the time. Like, thankfully, like, people show us love, but people see the thing that how we give back to our community just by having the cameras and stuff like that. Cause we let people see what they don't see.
They couldn't see if we wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, we don't get paid for it because, like I say, just a small thing, like just doing a Portrait Festival vlog. That really is a vision of what goes on at the Portrait Festival. And like, a lot of people like, okay, you see everything that's going on, but it's all happening so fast. But when it's all combined together and put down in a 50-minute on a video, he's like, I can sit down and internalize this and like, damn, this was a good time.
Or people that didn't make it to the Portrait Festival that from Batesburg, like, I actually still got to enjoy the Portrait Festival through video. Yeah. It's just like if we watch a movie, we get to watch the movie and get to enjoy it through the movie.
And we the people that's creating that.
Yeah, we wasn't there. Like, we in the actors, we in the extras, we didn't get to see it get taped, but we still get to watch the same product. Yeah. It's like when you watch a football game on TV, like, you don't get the same energy when you there. No, but you still feel it from the house. You still can feel the energy and stuff like that. But that question I had asked her, we had one on a tangent. But like, for me personally, like, when she was like, I feel like niggas who don't want a girlfriend just want to fuck different hoes every time really be gay. Like, I don't think women understand their tiers of women. It's like, it's tier one that these women are wifey types. Like, they got an opportunity to be your wife. Like, you'll go out with them and all that. And like, they that woman. This is the next tier where, like, you might go out with them, but you ain't got no chance to be my girl or nothing like that. But I have fun with you and stuff like that. And then it's a tier three where, like, I don't want you at all or whatever. You cool, and I'm not gonna try to hurt your feelings and stuff like that. But like, me and you ain't gonna never have nothing because like, I ain't attracted to you in that way. You know, and like, some women think like a man, like, he find like the smallest things not to like in a woman to not like make her his wifey or whatever. And like, that's cool though. Like, some people, like, if you got a kid, they ain't fucking with you. They can fuck you, but they'll never want to take anything further with you because they don't want to deal with your kid like that, because that's what's in their head. Before I had a kid, like, I couldn't be with a woman with a kid. Yeah. Because I felt like that was selfish to myself, because I know in my head what I wanted the most was to find a woman that didn't have a kid, and I ain't have to like get a woman. That's why I wanted like a person that didn't have no motion and nothing going on, so I can kind of have choice. That's the biggest thing you want, right? The choice of making the choice that's right for you. Yeah. Because like, if you gotta just settle for something, you never gonna feel the right way.
Full happiness.
Because like, I see like tier one women, and like those women, like, you look at those women and like, hey, if she cool and I can be around her, we can make this work. But a tier two woman is like, say like a woman can't even.
Tier one is your highest tier, because I feel like tier one seems like a woman that can potentially be in that crowning gem spot, as in like, my girl going toward to be my wife and my partner forever. I feel like a tier one that's multiple women, ain't it? Cause I feel like I got my gold standard right now. But I mean, you know, you never know.
Tier one could be a lot of different women, but like, you're not gonna be around all tier women. It's like a smaller range of tier one women. It's a lot of tier two women that you'll just maybe like have fun with, have sex with, stuff like that. And then like nothing else or whatever. Like, you can go out on dates, you can have fun, but like, in your head, you can never get past that level of wanting to actually like you. Like, for me personally, I haven't liked but probably like 2 girls in my life, 2 or 3 girls in my life.
Wait, you be talking to a lot of girls now. It's like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about like on the level where I don't be talking to a lot of girls, but like on the
clear that up.
I had no, but I forgot what I was saying now.
You said it was something about tier one, tier two.
Yeah, it could be a lot of girls in tier one, but it's like, that don't mean like I'm finding a lot of girls in tier one. But like tier two, like, it could just be a situation where like, you just ain't the woman I want to grow with, but for the time being, we just have fun, you know? But the thing about it, for me being single and stuff out here in the world, like, if a woman is in tier two and she start liking me, where it's like she want to be in tier one, that kind of like, you know, it make things dicey, because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but it's like, you got something against you that I could never get over.
All right. So like, wait, so basically you're saying, every tier two girl you run across, in tier two in your head, she can never get to tier one?
She never can get that. Like, you restricted.
Nothing she can do could get her to tier one.
No.
Yeah. You got to keep it that way too. You got to stand on that shit too, because once you give it that little inch and let it in there, that shit that you couldn't accept.
Yeah,
it's gonna come back.
It's
up.
gonna come back up.
Like, nah, see, I should not even.
So tell me this though. So how low of a tier of a girl will you go down to with that you will have intercourse with?
It depends on the tiers, man.
Tier 4, tier 5,
tier
6. How many tiers you got? How low will you go? How
low? It just depends on how she look or whatever. Like, do she got something attractive or it's nostalgic?
He's so show me. Do she got something attractive to it? She got a big booty.
Yeah, it could be nostalgic. It could just be like, man, I wanted her back when I was like 21. We 37 now, but I'm single and shit.
Why
she alright. I did want her when I was 21. I mean, she done got bigger because we older.
Her kid about to graduate. So
like I said, she ain't like tier 2 or 3. So it's like I never gonna want to be with her. But I mean,
now they gonna meet the kids.
One night only. Stuff like that, But like a tier 1 girl, I'm sorry, but it's just like for women or whatever, they treat dudes different. Like being a dude that's like attractive or whatever, I see how they'll treat me versus a nigga that they never gonna ever want. Yeah. They gonna give them different energy. It's gonna be like standoff energy, like get away from me. Like why you even like approaching me or whatever? Right. But they'll give like nervous energy around like people that they actually are attracted to. Mm-hmm. It's all like just learning girls or whatever.
Do you have tier women that don't understand their tiers? Do they feel they more important than what they are?
Oh yeah.
Yes, because some women feel like they want to like conversate every day, which is fine. Like
you ready to talk to them?
It just depends on the conversation. Because for me personally, a lot of women conversation is so whack.
Man, holding that coat with nothing in it. But like, what you mean women conversation? Because you said they don't have any substance to what they talking about. Mostly,
because they ain't got the motion, and it's fine. But let's talk about like deep thoughts of like growing. That's how you keep conversation growing by growing.
By growing.
Doing more.
Inspiring for more.
Like, and a lot of people's mind are so closed in because that's how they was raised and that's just what they think is right. But learning new things is how you grow. Like learning things before you have to be in that situation is wisdom. Not going through the situation and then learning. You don't gotta go through situations to learn.
Yeah.
You can learn from a person that's on YouTube.
Exactly. You can learn from someone else's situation. So when that situation arises to you, now you're already ready for it. You game ready. You ain't got to get ready. If you stay ready, when you learn that, you learn something, my boy.
You did. So it just be like that, like being out here in the dating game still or whatever. It's crazy because like when we first started the podcast, I was in a relationship and I've been like single for like 2 years. And it's different. Like, I'm used to it now. I was telling you last night, it's like, when you first get single, it's like, dang, I'm out here single and lonely and stuff like that. And, like, I miss the person that was staying with me and stuff like that. But then, over time, it's just like, I'm just single and free to do what I want to do. If I want to get women, I can get women. Right. It's never been a problem to do that. But it's like, are those the women I want to have? Like, do I want to have a roster of women? No, because it costs money to have a roster of women. Because the type of women I want to be around, they gonna want money from you. Right. And I mean, I understand it as a man.
So as a man, you gotta figure out how to get that kind of money. Because like, what it sound like to me is that you want a certain type of woman at a certain type of tier, and you know what gonna come with that certain type of tier. So you gotta get yourself prepared for that tier, because that's just what they gonna want. And like that's just it's just like what comes with the job. It's like when you fucking sound dial out at the job. Like, that's what come with it.
That what come with the job, man.
If you want a baddie, a bougie baddie, you gotta come. Hey,
you gotta pay for it. It's something you gotta pay for.
If you not, somebody will.
Somebody will, and it's all right because we are protectors and providers, and women are more than nurturing. So they think about 50-50, but they would rather just spend your money and use their money to spend on what they want to do. They want to keep their lifestyle up off of your money, and it's kind of cool if they giving you what you want. Yeah. Like if you just want a badass woman to be eye candy, to walk around with you and to be your wife,
and keep you
gonna have to have money on.
And keep you empty at home, as in saying like
keep them but the balls that empty.
Yeah, that's fine. You gotta put that cash up. But that's what I'm saying. But as a man, like we making excuses because what it is that you just gotta get capital. We gotta figure out ways to get more capital, just to control your circumstances even more. Because like I'm in control of my life, but I'm not controlling my lifestyle to the point where I can just be like, I do what I want to do when I want to do it because I don't got that kind of capital. And it's just a guideline. It's true.
Hey, we back, man. I just want to let the women of my life know this. I'm jealous of your heart because it's pounding inside you and I'm not. Corny airline.
So all you think about is women now?
No, I don't think about women at all. Though. I don't got no women or whatever. But I have conversations with different women and stuff like that. But like as far as like being with somebody and like thinking that you gonna grow something with somebody, nah.
So you ain't got nothing that right now on the horizon saying like this is really who I see life with.
Nah. I see somebody I could be with. I see a couple people I could actually be with. You know.
So like if it was possible, if it all came together and happened, would you be ready to be in a relationship?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So you want to be in a relationship?
Yeah, I definitely want to be in a relationship. Like because I want to find a person to grow.
You don't want to be in a relationship?
Right.
So tell us why you don't want to be in a relationship then.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like most of the women that I attract, they be scarred. And you feel me? I feel like I'm scarred from previous relationships too, so I don't feel like two scarred people need to be together. So
why don't you find? You gotta find your healing. Why
go
you
to church? I think you need to go to church.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, but
find a good Christian one.
You still gonna have them scars. Like, they still gonna be there. You
so
still gonna
you get it forever.
No, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be single forever, but as far as right now, I ain't looking for none of that shit. Like, I know what come with it, so.
I'm like you said earlier. I'm not looking either.
Right, it's some shit I'm willing to deal with right now. Some shit I ain't. In a relationship just happen to be one of the ain'ts.
Do you give me do you at one point in time in life want to be married? Do you want to be like in a committed relationship where you come home every day? Like I say, the kids can be over there like that. Obviously, they gonna be with you all the time, but maybe you make some more babies and like create a foundation. You and this woman, y'all really build something special together. Because like at the end of the day, me and my girl, we have everything. We have difficult situations, problems, and all type of stuff. But it is so dope being able to go home and see someone like. She my girl. I mean, she my fiance. Like, I literally care about this woman. It's like, we building something special, I believe.
Right. I mean, I can see that at some point, but am I, like, in tune with finding that right now? No, not at all.
That ain't something on the horizon that you actually looking for, but if it came into your life.
Possible. I can't predict the future, so.
Like I said, I ain't looking for it, but I wouldn't mind having it. Like, I would love just to have like that, my one person, because I'm not my personality type is not a personality type that want a bunch of different women.
Yeah. Because,
I mean, people look at me, and I was talking to this girl, and she was talking about how fine I was or whatever, and I was like, I know that, like, ain't even like ego or whatever. Like, I tend to try to look good, because like that's just my personality, like I said, or whatever. And so like I know I look good when I look good, and I don't like saying that a lot because like people think it's ego, but it's just like living in your reality. Like we said earlier, whatever you said something about the wall or whatever. I did it look good, so it's like people want you to be humble when you actually know. Like a person like Drea or Bernice,
they put the work in.
They know they look good. It's like, why they gotta act like they don't know they look good?
All right.
I don't know how I got on that tangent before.
When dudes attracted to them.
Yeah. Oh, but like I know women gonna like me, but a lot of times it's women that I'm just not gonna like because I just feel like you look lame or you kind of old school. I love like new hip because I'm like. Even though I'm 33, people think we always in our 20s because like we got young, energetic energy, But then you start listening to us talking, we start talking about things that like grown men gonna talk about or whatever. As far as like having the assets, that's why I say the big difference between 20 and 30 is instead of saying what I want to do is I done some of that shit I want to do,
Yeah.
And it's not you can't really be putting stuff on the back burner. Like you really need to be stepping up and trying to go into your whatever you're going into now, like. Learning every day. Like I say, what I've been doing, like I said, on this break, Audible had sent me like a little 3-month trial because I've been had to like come back and basically they were saying they was giving me $7 a month for the next 3 months. So I was like, yes, I am gonna get 3 books for $21.
Right.
So you get 1 credit a month, but you also now, which I hadn't been on Audible probably about a year and a half or whatever. So I listened to the NFL like story of NFL. Like, it's like a series. Like so on Audible now you can listen to series and books. So you get 1 credit. So I listened to Stephen A. book and I probably got about an hour left to it. But like it's just so dope to his experiences or whatever. Like him coming from where he came from and like, not having his father in his life, but not really doing anything for him. And like how he worked so hard and like who he is to get to where he at. And like even though at some point in time he wasn't even my favorite person because like I thought he was quote unquote and like doing stuff for like just certain sector of people or whatever. But no, he just doing his truth. He living his truth. And like the hard work he put in, like, why get out of the way? Because some of my people don't like me. Like some people do like what he say. And it's like, I just like learning from books or whatever. I've been really like investing, like getting back to listen to motivational speakers, like getting back to like just getting to the point where I want to start, getting my assets over my liabilities, back to that realm of thought. It's like, gotta get this capital because like that's how we got all this. That's how we started this. That's how we do the stuff we do now. It's like finding different ways and different avenues to get to this cash.
And how life go or whatever, because a couple of years ago, like, I'm not saying we were preaching like quit your job or whatever, but we was part of the people like, say, fuck it, I'm gonna quit my job. But not saying they held you back, but like, you realize like after you quit your job and then like you live life just being a full-time entrepreneur, like that consistent check help you be more creative because you ain't got to think about actually going to get the money every day. You can like go get the money at the little regular job you go to, and all your energy can be expanded to do the thing that you actually love to do. It'd have been hard to like build a podcast when you're trying to be a full-time entrepreneur, because like you gotta actually be trying to build that business still every day, and trying to go get that money. How we're doing like Amazon Flex and doing all that different stuff to get money or whatever. You all over the place, but when you got a central job and you just making money, you go do that because it's remedial. Like once you learn how to do your job, you just do it.
Every day or whatever.
You gotta show up. The hardest part of doing anything is just showing up. Because once you there, it's like going in for overtime. It's like before you do it, like, do I really want to go in for overtime and like do it? But then once you get to that point in time and then you get there, like, shit, I'm here now.
It's just like almost like working out. When you get to that point, like working out your body on a regular basis, like you saying, playing softball, like you get to the hardest part is getting to the gym. Once you get in there and start moving and sweating, like, man, I'm so happy I did it. I feel so much better.
Hardest part is just driving in your car to go to the gym. Once you get to the gym, like, I'm here now. Right. Why not work out?
All I've been honing in on is discipline and accountability. Because like I said, you got to be accountable to yourself. It's like, I heard dude said a good saying, cuss. I say it's cuss. Is knowledge, understanding, and skill. And like I say, first of all, you got to get the knowledge. You got to understand the knowledge you're getting. And if you got the skill to put the knowledge and the understanding to work, that's how you make money. And like, all I'm trying to do is learn and put my knowledge to my skill and my understanding to the max.
Because like I said, we over on this side now. And that what assets do for you, like. We saw the trailer beside here go for like $1,300 or whatever. So it was like, if they're going for $1,300, we can at least get $1,100 over in one of the on the other side, in the studio side. So right now we're in the process of trying to rehab and get everything back right so we can rent it out, because you buy assets so they can bring you income. We moved the podcast over here because, I'm a single male. Yeah. Like, we can just break it down, like, put all the stuff somewhere and build it back up every week if we want to do the podcast or whatever. But we can still get $1,100, $1,200 over there, and my mortgage for the whole duplex is $1,250. Right. So just say we get $1,100. I got to pay $150 out of my pocket every month. So if you just calculate that by 12 or whatever, what it is, that's like $1,800 a year I'm going to have to pay for mortgage. Mm-hmm. Because other people going to be paying for it for me. And that's how you win. Right. You feel me? Like, that's why I was saying, like, it's a lot of things about it that people don't know. Because we actually, like, smart geeks. So, like,
I think it's more like 2,100, but go ahead.
It'd be like 300 times
350. You said 175 or 150?
150. If it's 1,100, it'd be 150. 300 times 6, 1,800.
I had the math messed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's how you win, because you get other people to pay your bills. How rich people win? Because they got assets where other people are paying the bills for them. So all the money they making work for, it's their money. Yep. Like, say if my check $900 a week and my bills are, I got my mortgage is $150 a month. Say light bill, all that shit, $300. So say my total bills every month $500. Mm-hmm. But I make $900 every week. I bring home $900 every week. Right. So after I get paid $500 the first week, everything else is banking.
And I can
then I do that next month.
Save that.
Next
put it
month.
This way. Put it that way.
So that money can be used to put into other things to make money. When we're in the stock market and stuff like that, you feel me? Like, we still know the information. We still got the knowledge. It's just all about, like, when we have a job, you can't focus on the stock market like you want to, like when you had a job, because I got to think about getting the money first off. You feel me? Like, every day is a zero. So I gotta find a way to get to $200, $300 every day.
That's the comfortability. Like my job now is to set schedule, like swiping all the time on Amazon Flex. Okay, we made money doing that, but now I get up at 5:30 in the morning, which is kind of early or whatever. I get to work at 6:30, get off around 4:30 or whatever. Get my little hours in. I do that Monday through Friday. Like I said, I can get in a little later if I have to, or leave a little early if I want to, or whatever. But most of the time, that's basically what I'm doing or whatever. Like a set schedule, so I got about the rest of my day planned out also, and so I can study this, I can do this, I can make this happen. Like I say, discipline. That's my biggest thing. It's like my discipline, because which I understand, I'm human. It's like I'm mentally tired. I get home or whatever. It's like, man, I've been at work since 6:30 this morning, and I've been working and been focused on helping this corporation make more money for the corporation. You know, which is what you do when you go to a job or whatever. But I've been doing that, so I'm mentally kind of tired. So I need to get home. I need to give me something to eat, but I need to kind of just decompress. Like I ain't got to pick my brain up and just do something else more strenuous to my brain, quote unquote. But like you gotta be disciplined to make it happen sometimes though, because you gotta fight through that. Because it's the same thing like about going to the gym. Like just like me sitting at the computer, like trying to get some more marketing videos together, trying to find more ideas, create more things that maybe other people might enjoy, that I feel I had in my brain that people ain't did yet, but I can do.
That's the biggest thing, whatever, like skills. Like it been such a journey in life. That's why like you don't want to be like cocky and like you don't want to be eager, because I ain't nowhere close to where I want to be at. But go change the camera. But well man in life, like I look at what I have attained and what I did, and like it ain't regular shit. I'm still the only nigga that I know personally that the house done got a duplex and stayed on one side and actually rented it out. Not saying I'm the only landlord I know, but like that's something accomplishment, because it's something I ain't have to do. It's something I learned from just watching a YouTube video, and I actually put the work in behind the scenes to get everything right to actually accomplish it. And it happened like in my 20s, you feel me? But like them assets that you get in your 20s can still be making you money and make you different like ways of living, because without having the duplex, we couldn't just create a studio. Creating the studio built the podcast a lot, because it let us have a whole space to learn. And learn how to actually like put ours together, because we done had a lot of episodes where everything didn't go right, but now we got a whole setup that like it just like boom boom boom. You know,
we can set it up anywhere
we can pull up anywhere.
Electricity, we good.
Yeah, as long as you got electricity, we can set this podcast up anyway. And it's dope to like even be able to like, you had Tesla like let's do a podcast this week, whatever, like let's do it then, because like we got the access to be able to do it.
Yeah,
like I couldn't have hit us up talking about making shirts or whatever. Like we can make sure, because we got the access to do it, and like getting the job back was like, it give you like the peace of mind of like, I'm gonna be able just to go to work this time, but I know once I'm off of work, I ain't gotta worry about work. I can actually like put 100% into like doing everything else I need to do in life. But when you're a full-time entrepreneur, if you don't work, you don't make money. So you might be working 6-7 days a week sometimes, just because like I need to make money every day, because I'm spending money every day. Man, like, it's crazy though. You know, like life is a journey, man. Like it's like the ups and downs and like all the things you actually go through, like in your head, behind the scenes, but it make you who you are.
Exactly. I'm saying, talking about ups and downs. Like what made y'all mad this week? Cause y'all answer that as I answer what I'm about to answer. Because like, what made me mad this week? I went and got my oil change last Sunday. Today is a Sunday, so this was last week today, and my car was running normal, whatever. It's running normal. After I got my oil change, I turned it off and cranked it back up. It was doing that. If you know what that is, like it's clicking or whatever. Then I would start driving it. It's like it wouldn't even accelerate. It wouldn't even speed up and stuff. It's like I'm talking about like it'll go from like 1 RPM to 3 RPM, and I just start coasting. I'm like, what the hell going on? And then like an EPC light had came on in my car or whatever. I can't even remember what that stands for, but it was messing with my accelerator. So what I find out, my uncle Smiley, he said they broke a wire in my car while I was changing my oil or whatever. It's like, how do I bring my car to get just my oil changed? And like, y'all offering me an air filter. Y'all offering me, say I need windshield wipers. I'm like, hey, I ain't got this done in my car in a while, so why not do it? So I'm allowing y'all to do this, giving your corporation more money. And like, guess what? You mess my car up. Then I'm a 33-year-old grown ass man now, so if you mess my car, I gotta leave a bad review. I gotta hit the customer.
Yeah, Karen out here, man.
I gotta hit customer service out here and let them know like I'm not happy with the service or whatever. So I called customer service.
So what company was this?
This was Jiffy Lube.
Okay,
right up the
we
road.
gonna shout out Jiffy Lube, man. We finna give y'all a bad review.
Yeah, we definitely. Hey, matter of fact, I left a bad review on the website. So if you want to leave a bad review, I appreciate that. Cause like they say they did me wrong, and then they come out there acting like they don't know what's going on. But anyway, so this was Sunday. This happened or whatever. So Thursday, I leave a comment and all that. I sent her the contact and all that. I said, hey, the man called me asking me like he was like. So you said we broke your car, we messed your car up or whatever. So can you bring it back to us so we can see what we broke? I'm like, no. Why would I do that? First of all,
you broke my car the first time. Why would I bring it back to you?
Right.
What famous word George Bush said? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, can't get fooled twice.
Fool me. What you say?
You can't get fooled twice.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm like, nah. Anyway. My uncle already fixed it. It's like today. I was like, what I'm supposed to just know that you gonna call me today and be like, bring my car up there so you can fix. Like, nah, I gotta get my car fixed. I'm supposed to be waiting on you to fix my car.
Ain't it?
I'm a grown ass man.
Pay me back.
Right.
Get my money, Jiffy Lube. Can he get his money?
Can I get my money back? I just want my money back for the oil change and the air filter and the wipers.
Give me my goddamn money.
Please. I thought you would give it the other.
Give me my
I go again.
goddamn money.
Please.
You pieces of fucking shit.
Please give me my money because
I was trying to cut that part out, but he wanted to give it to y'all, Jiffy
But
Lube.
at the end of the day, like, dude called me and stuff. He kind of got hostile on the phone with me. I'm like, dude,
Who was the dude that got hostile on the phone with you?
I don't know. It's a New Hampshire number or whatever. So
Okay.
I don't even know who the guy. It's like it's obviously.
I mean, why you getting rude with me? You messed my car up, Jiffy Lube.
He was like, how are we supposed to know if we broke your car?
I came back and told you.
Why am I wasting my time complaining about something you didn't do if you didn't do it? I just went home and just went about my life. Why I'm wasting time? This is so inconveniencing for me that my car got broken by y'all.
I wanted to get an oil change and you broke my car.
Like, I'm not inconveniencing myself to even try to beg for $200 from y'all if y'all didn't break my car.
Pay me my money back.
Please give me my money. But he said he
Give me my goddamn money.
He said I got your email or whatever, so I see your refund back.
Jiffy Lube.
Give me my goddamn money.
I haven't saw no refund in my bank account yet, Jiffy Lube.
Give me my goddamn money.
Just give me my money back. So, but other way, I'm not even worried about that money at the end of the day. But like, I would like my money back. But it's a principle. It's like bad business is just bad business, and like as you get older and you grow older, you understand. Like, wait, I'm going to this place where I gotta be more smart about the choices I make because I'm going to this place where it's people they're not
just workers.
Yeah, they're not car mechanics. They just did that getting paid by the hour. They just ran across this job and they just went here and applied and they got the job and now they working on cars because maybe they have an interest in this, but they're not car mechanics. Like, I probably can go on YouTube and fix my car better than they can do it. That's what I'm saying. Like now
you care more.
I care about my car more. I care about not damaging something, like not just pushing it through because it's just someone else's car. It don't matter. And that's what I'm saying. Like you just got to figure that out in life. Just like, why would you go to McDonald's if they're closing at 11 at 10:50? Mm-hmm. They give you bad service.
They give you nuggets that's not fresh, fries not fresh. Say they ain't got no soda, out of tea. Say they got water or apple juice. Why would I want just water or apple juice with chicken nugget?
He done been there and had to deal with that already or whatever.
I'm just saying, man, what's going on, Mickey D? The ice cream machine always broke. Apple pie's gone. What's going on?
Apple pie's gone.
But let's talk about moving forward, though. About the podcast, moving forward.
Moving forward, like, we're going to just give, like, podcasts when we can give podcast
update.
But, like, it's like, hopefully, like, in the future or whatever, like, once the baby born and then y'all, like, settle in, we can get back to the rotation of doing them every week and getting guests on every week because we still building the biggest podcast in South Carolina.
We aspire to be the biggest podcast in South Carolina. Like I said, the decision and move I'm trying to make by next year is going to even help us be even better at what we can do.
Because if he move back down here, we can do podcasts any day of the week if we're available, So, like, it ain't just got to be stricken to Sunday, like if I need to do a podcast Wednesday, you can do a podcast Wednesday, like just have a podcast like backload it and just load it up.
Yep.
Cause I want to be able to get the people that people want to see on, that's the biggest thing, like being more social and finding the people that people want to see. Shout out to Paradise though. I was just thinking about them new teasers. But
You just thought about that.
It's just randomly that came in my head. But like, I love seeing Paradise page or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Most Wanted P, she got a new page now.
Most Wanted P, man. She most wanted, man. I loved her. Like I said, I love what she do. It's just so dope because she really is a star. Like, she really is a star.
Like,
just like I said, I be watching Rennie on Love and Hip Hop. And like, she really is a star to me, man. That's dope. Like I say, hopefully we all get to talk to all of them. Again.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Like, we trying to build to that or whatever. Like, today, like, this Sunday, like, we got a softball game. Like, I'm finna go out here and kill these niggas and stuff like that. I mean, matter of fact, I had something else to, I think I wanted to talk about. Like, you know, like with football coming back, like we gotta have our prediction for football season. Y'all want to give our predictions?
Are we gonna come back though? Labor Day weekend or what?
We could.
I know. I was saying, why? What you doing Labor Day weekend?
I don't think I got nothing planned.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we can come back in Labor Day weekend that Sunday and talk about football.
But I think we got the draft that week too, ain't it?
Yeah, but we can do it early.
Yeah, we can do it early, and then you come to the draft, Jern.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can do
But
that.
you say you going to the draft, but you got a game that night.
I don't give a fuck. I got a game. If I got a game tonight, I'm gonna go to the draft, then go to the game. What time the draft is? Like 5:15, ain't it? The game ain't start like 7, 8 o'clock.
That's true. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I feel like, I mean, right now, I live in Charleston, which we all know that. And I feel like my girl is like, she pregnant as hell. It's like, so at this point in time, like,
You don't be down here as much.
I don't be down here.
Or you ain't got the opportunity to be like, I could just move every weekend to come down here or whatever, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, I don't want to, like, I want to get a lot of other things in order. It's a lot of other things that at the stake right now that needs to get done. And
like one thing about like we getting that other side ready, because like once we know, that's why I'm saying like having assets is so great. Like once we renting that back out again and getting money from that cancels like pretty much the mortgage payment. So that's like, it's pros on two sides. Like it take a bill kind of away from you, and it add more money in your pocket at the same time, because you ain't got to pay that bill no more.
Right.
So that stack up fast or whatever, and that's why we trying to preach like buying assets. Like I was talking to this girl, and I was talking about like credit or whatever. She was talking about doing credit or whatever, and I was like, I went from like a 478 to like a 790 something or whatever. And she was talking about, I was telling her like how I was doing. Like I don't think it worked like that. I'm like, you talking to somebody that went from a 478 to a 790. Like I ain't somebody that in theory. Right. I actually did it. So the information I'm giving has worked. It's worked.
I was talking about some information you giving. I'm pretty happy that the information I kind of gave out to the family.
They taking it in.
Yeah, they taking it in. Like our family, like now we got this little situation. Like we're going to Tennessee next July, and like we already prepared. We done put the down payment on the cabinet and everything. Like so, everybody put an initial payment of $25 in, and you paying $10 every month or whatever. And like if a lot of people do that, say if it's 40 people doing that, that's $400 every month. That's coming to the quote unquote family collection. Right. So I mean, that's different events and different stuff that's going on where like that money can be in that quote unquote bank account that you could be putting towards whatever you got going on. And it's like it really makes stuff more simple instead of like having to ask people for money or like people
big payment.
Yeah, you gotta get $300 like to go to some situation right now.
And if you get like $20 over 10 months or 15 months, or like just say $30 over 10 months, that's $300. That's a lot easier to give than like dang.
$300 at one time because like life happens. And like I say, over time you just know like life happens. Like sometimes people ain't got that $100 to spare. They ain't got that $50 to spare. But
when you so up in life or whatever, you forget about actually like the broke days. It's cause like you so up. Like I remember like when we had been working at like our job for like years or whatever, and when you work a job for years and you just stack money, like, cause like you just been getting that check for 2 weeks. Like so it gonna be times of the year where you ain't have to spend no extra money. So like you just stack money. You gotta get bonuses and stuff like that. So like I feel like the sweet spot in your checking account or like just account is like have like 5,000. Once you above like 5,000, ain't really too much in your life. They're gonna affect you like big. Like, if your car break, like. Okay, I can pay that.
You got enough money to kind of buy a new car.
If you want to or whatever, like I can pay for that. But it's like if you like living check to check, it's hard. Like it's hard to stack money when like I'm left with $100 before I get paid.
And it's 7 more days to go.
Yeah.
Like, damn, we out here stretching this thing thin. But like I say, that's just a life that I don't want to get back to. But like I say, anything can happen. That's why I say you always got to be mentally strong and just prepare for anything. But always trying to go for the best things you can do. And that's take advantage of life, man. That's all. Take advantage of life and see what life gonna take us to, because life is to be lived. Shout out to my boy Devin, but life is always fleeting. And like, I'm just like I say, I'm in different headspace, man. Y'all see, I've been kind of like talking a little bit better. I've been listening to different videos about elocuting my words better. I just
elocuting.
Elocuting them. I need elocution. After that, then I can execute because I'm the executioner. Wah.
Sneeze on that shit.
Mr. Sickly out here. But, man, that's what we got going on, man.
Yeah,
but
man. I feel like it's great to be back, like, in kind of new studio, but the old studio, because, like, the first podcast that y'all ain't ever even get to see was literally on the side or whatever.
Down in here, man. This is where the vibe started off at.
But, like, I'm just saying, that's why, like, it's so big to have assets, because how many people can do the things we do? Like, okay, we move the podcast from this side to that side. But now we like, we want to rent that side back out, so let's move the podcast from that side back to this side. We got options. That's why we say, do your work, put your head down, and keep chopping trees down, and learn something. Because then you have options to make the moves you want to make in life. If you want to get more money, like, we literally got an asset that can make us $2,000 or more a month. That's amazing to have. Because if I move out here, I can get a $1,000 on this side too. Yeah. That can pay for the next place I stay in. You feel me? That's how you assets supposed to do. Like, so if I just go buy a house now and I move out here, I rent out both sides. Now I'm making money every month from a place I don't stay at, and that extra can pay the next bills for me.
That's just monopoly, and that's how life goes. And like,
kind of
shout out to like we are. It's so cool. Also to me, like I say, just like but yesterday, people know about the things we got going on. Even though we ain't been putting out episodes, but like we love the podcast stuff. Y'all boys keep doing what y'all doing and stuff. Like bring value and all that stuff. Like bring us on. We want to come on. It's like older people and like the people that's like different generation than us. It's like it's so dope. It's so cool. It's like people still inspired by the things we doing. And like obviously like. If I could do this every week, if we can be getting in that lane, in that same lane we was at maybe about a year and a half ago at this time, I would love to get back there. But right now, life gives you what life gives you, and you have to give it what it gives back. Yeah. But you can't overextend yourself because you got to be selfish to yourself, more selfish to yourself than in anything. Because if you don't, you'll be out here mad about you not being more selfish to yourself.
This wine got me a little tipsy. Bye. But tell us what you got going on next week, Jeremy. Next week. A lot of bussy play. How about you, bit? Gay play. What his name is, Jeremy? Say Sergey a lot.
Yeah. See, go take my name and call me. Go take my name that I came up with and call me that.
But give your socials.
Anyway, y'all can follow me at Watch Win because on Twitter, Instagram, follow me at Sunday_guy on the Snap. Man, I'm just off at the social media, man. I wish I could be a better person for the social media. I should be. I could be. Will I be? That's another question. What's up, Jeremy?
Twitter at the Jeremy Gant, Snap Jeremy_Gant, and Jeremy.Gant for IG.
Y'all boys can see our legs this week, man.
But you can follow me at the Money QB on Twitter and IG, Snapchat, Fine Ass Twin, Facebook for the Navy Black Podcast, Navy Black, Instagram and Twitter, Navy Black Pod. Go to the YouTube. Subscribe to your boys, man. I mean, we ain't been out here. We ain't been putting out new content like we should be or like we would be, but we will be. Type in Navy Black Podcast. Also, we got a family page, Keeping Up with the Joneses, and we got our photography, videography page, Twin Shots Productions, man. We got content coming out here, man. You know,
we got content, and like that's all you need to be creative. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
It's so great though because like 3-4 years ago, we wasn't doing none of this. That's why I say like you can make a change in your life where like you actually find your passions and your purpose. Like I know my passion and purpose is to create memories and create legacy. That's what I love doing. I like being in control of like telling the narrative of stories, storytelling in a way. Like we do events and we get to tell the story of how the event went in our eyes and through the camera eyes of how dope it was. And we can turn your memories into a mini movie. You want to hire your boys to make a mini movie? Here's your boys up, Twin Shot Productions, Navy Black Podcast, man. But like we trying to do big things and like we trying to continue to grow and do the things we need to do in life to be the best we can be. This is Navy Black Podcast. We'll see y'all next week. It is.
Man, it's been nice being back.
Very nice. Over here on my side, man. Wall tight as hell. Couch black as hell. All black everything, man.
Knees black as hell. Get off them knees, boy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Pussy boy.